After Joy Behar mocked Christians and Vice President Mike Pence as mentally ill a month ago, the fallout hit ABC Disney, which owns The View. They were getting pounded by a boycott of its advertisers by Christian groups across the country. Loudmouth Behar didn't care. She remained stubborn until her job got threatened. But today, Joy Les gave the most pathetic apology on live TV. Fed-up viewers were so pissed off, they gave her a nasty surprise. Joy Behar is like a spoiled little brat who never grew up. She has an issue with authority, like most leftists, so when her bosses at ABC were pressuring her to make an on-air apology after she mocked the vice president and Christians as being mentally ill if they hear God's voice, she refused. Big Mouth Behar had said, "It's one thing to talk to Jesus. It's another thing when Jesus talks to you. That's called mental illness, if I'm not correct, hearing voices." This was Joy's response to her co-host Sunny Hostin's comment, "Look, I'm Catholic, I'm a faithful person, but I don't know that I want my vice president talking in tongues." A couple days went by and there was no apology from Joy Les anywhere, not on social media, and not during the show. Finally, while on The View, she flat out said, "I don't mean to offend people, but apparently, I keep doing it. You know? I mean, it's like, it was a joke. Comedians are in danger these days." That fits with Blabbermouth Behar's delusion that she is persecuted somehow ever since President Donald Trump was elected. Speaking of herself as a comedian, Joy said, "We are important people right now. It's that elitist attitude and blind arrogance that prevents her from ever really feeling sorry for anything she does. She's just too darn important to the country in her own eyes." That brings us to this stupid non-apology, which was just a blip made at the beginning of The View. After Vice President Mike Pence appeared on Sean Hannity's show recently, urging Behar to apologize to the millions of Christians in America, ABC Disney must have given her an ultimatum. Namely, either she apologizes or she's out of a job. Breitbart reports, Tuesday at the opening of The View, Behar apologized for her comments mocking the idea that the vice president heard the voice of Jesus during the February 13 episode. After running the clip of Pence's request with a face that looked like she had sucked on sour lemons and with a monotone voice, Behar said, "Yeah. So I think Vice President Pence is right. I was raised to respect everyone's religious faith. I fell short of that. I sincerely apologize for what I said." Also noteworthy is Whoopi Goldberg's sarcastic tone as she introduces the clip of VP Pence. Well, Big Mouth Behar found out right away that her sincere routine didn't cut it as an apology for most Americans who viewed it. In fact, Joy's problems with the heart of America in the flyover states go far beyond her one slight from a month ago. She's a hateful person, and she is disliked for it by at least half of Americans. Too Little Too Late at The View is consistently hateful towards anyone who doesn't view life as they do. It's sad that Disney condones such a show at Sanity at VP, tweeted Twitter user Dr. Evie. Sorry does not mean anything. In my book, sorry is a four-letter word. ABC should have taken action against her, tweeted another fed-up Twitter user named Frank. There was no sincerity in that apology. She only did it because she was pressured to, tweeted Bram, along with a huge meme calling for the continued boycott of The View. This is exactly what ABC Disney is scared of, that conservatives won't back down and won't stop until the show is gone for good. Christy Sandhoff weighed in, tweeting straight to be her, at Joy, but her verbal apology is just the first step. A true apology is accompanied by changed behavior. Without that, she's just obscene. We counted over 200 responses asking for the show to be cancelled or for ABC to fire the joyless wonder. Paul Satter tweeted, at ABC Joy Behar apologizes, what a joke. Meaningless because she did it to try to save her job. Fire her now. This is a running theme with most Americans, with hardly any posts in favor of Behar and her cohorts on The View. Political experts and pundits know conservatives don't protest like liberals. Leftists in America are constantly calling for ridiculous and meaningless protests and screaming about how they are victims. They never get anything accomplished. They are a bunch of sissies who go from one liberal cause to the next. But conservatives? Yeah, you don't want to piss off conservatives who take it to the next level and organize. Once the silent majority takes action, like a boycott, or get behind a candidate like Trump, nothing can stop them. It's a known fact by politicos in America. As for Joyless, the silent majority has decided she's gone, so it's just a matter of time. Her big mouth really pissed off the wrong Americans, and Flyover Country has spoken with a resounding bye-bye, Joy. That's showbiz.